So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is a little undercooked. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And he's searching for chance! Messi. Foden. Martinez. Van Dijk. Now Foden. And it's Messi. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes short and sharp. Gravenberg. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there. Mateus. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Xabi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Parma do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. He is starved of space and time. And it's Ibrahimovic. Foden. To Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xabi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hazard. Foden. Serginho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi. Done delicately. Rummenigge. Messi. Now Foden. Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Xabi Alonso. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hazard. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Foden. And it's Messi. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He won't be happy with that one. Foden. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Rummenigge. Aims beyond the defence. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Gravenberg distributed tidily, and it's Messi. He has found the way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Parma have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, some tackle that. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foden receives it in a wide position. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi, some really good ball movement. Yamal, and a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van Dijk. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. He's dealt with that well.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, shooting chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he finish? It's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Gol del Parma, assegnato al 66esimo minuto, numero 19.
Parma have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., They can still turn this round, I think.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Goes for a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gravenberg, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Messi. Palmer have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Over to the left. Baina has it in a wide position. Big header! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rummenigge. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Decent chance! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Palmer grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Baina. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Japan have chosen to go 4-3. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Danger averted for now.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a cute ball. Foot in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Xavi Alonso. And Jamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's made its way to him. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Parma are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's good running with the ball. Koundé cuts out the pass. Ibrahimovic is offering some... And Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Oh, good ball! Distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Takes the shot. deftly away. Showing good feet. Now it's Yamal. Great chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 35 minutes is
Palmer are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Palmer heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ibrahimovic! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
after 40 minutes is number 9.
Palmer are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Yamal. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 45 minutes...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
De Bruyne. Pedri.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played into the middle. Big header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Everyone, please.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Palmer are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're just settling back into this second half. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a good ball out wide. Havertz stood his ground strongly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Bruyne. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Good driving run. Ibrahimovic! De Bruyne. Havertz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Palmer finding their passes. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Vrij was in no mood for any of that. Neymar. Messi simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Yamal. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Koundé. And it's Wilshere. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Shot could be on. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. De Bruyne. All played for Stoichkov. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Wilshere. He shifted it to the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Pedri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Japan. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
29. Kai Havertz.
And he's been shifted off it.
15.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Mbappe. Number 9. Palmer. Number 42.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Musiala. Substitution in progress.
In with the challenge. Decent progress down the left. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. Mateus, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Driving forward. Lovely feet. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne. Japan looking to pass their way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to... Oh no, this does not look good. Ibrahimovic. Chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
There will be 3
Pedri.
minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe, and the finish! And that is a routine catch. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's fabulous! And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Pinches it off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now, or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Picked up, and Messi! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's found a way through. Big chance, corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. And it's Rashford. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Conte. Rashford. Costa Curta. And it's Conte. Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Well, that looks a decent ball. Heading backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Cafu, some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. Rummenigge. Mateus played with finesse.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Raul. Messi. Conte. Raul. Messi. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. That's Cannavaro. Yamal is firing after that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal picks it up out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Palmer are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And this is Puskás. Yamal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it. Can he get away? Rummenigge. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Kante clears it away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Bale. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rashford.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some good persistent defending here. Now it's Puskás. Xavi Alonso. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Bale. Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. He's getting hounded, really hounded. And the return pass. Yamal. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's burst through. Real chance here. Cross into the box. Raul attempts a clearance. And they've got a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Changement.
And that's definitely not his best. Palmer have now used up all but one of their substitutions. Decent chance! Goal! Palmer! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Bale! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte. Kaka. And it's Griezmann. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Rijkaard making good progress on the right-hand side. Gets a good foot in there.
Parma really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Tonali tries a measured ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the referee brings it to a close. Parma have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yehi. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi. Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. It's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a sharp pass. That has not gone well. Now that's a lovely exchange. Rummenigge. So much time and space. He's having a shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's making progress on the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. Tomori makes the interception. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. There's the shot! Goal! Palmer! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's in plenty of space here. Ibrahimovic, lovely pass, but can he get there? Early ball out from the back. Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the finish! Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Palmer head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Mateus. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Spread it left. To Hazard. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Gets into some space. Tries to pass it through. Might be danger here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Tomori.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's ended up in no man's land. And it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mateus. Rummenigge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vardiol. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Mbappe! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ball's played through. Cannavaro does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure. Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Changement.
Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Palmer perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe. Haaland. Mateus wins the duel this time. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland.
Such good technique.
Knocks it out wide. That was good alertness. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. And he's managed to get free. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Parma
Le numéro
have
6.
their third corner.
Hazard. Le numéro 27. À leur place,
Big header!
le numéro 14.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Haaland. It's come to nothing. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9. Changement en cours.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Palmer making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Palmer grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Palmer are looking to break at pace. Grealish. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's run loose here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's that, the end. Parma have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make...